Hello and welcome back to Europa Universalis 4. I am Lord Forwind, here playing once again as the Ottomans. So this is episode, what is this, episode 3 now of having to deal with this very, very large coalition. Luckily it seems to be collapsing, so hopefully we'll be able to expand in Europe once again fairly soon. Although, on the other hand, I might have to deal with these Catholic zealots in the former Austrian provinces. Actually, no, not Austrian. That would be Polish, I guess. Huh. And there goes the coalition starting to fall down a bit. Ignorance is bliss. There we go. Coalition is collapsing. Perfectly done. I am going to harsh treat these. I don't want to deal with 40,000 troops if I can help it. Honorable people. Honorable. That's us. Yeah. We might be trying to conquer the world, but that's about it. Transoxana rejoined the coalition. Interesting. And Russia is sowing discontent in our empire. If I were to attack Russia, let's just consider this for a moment. The only ones who would help them would be Japan. On the other hand, that would again risk Russia being able to join any future wars I do in Europe. Because right now they're pretty indifferent to it all. Yeah. Boy, I'm getting a lot of positive events all of a sudden. The coalition is completely disappearing. Wow. Okay, let's see. Hungary is allied literally to those people. If I were to attack Austria, let's see. Sweden, okay. Hungary would be the logical target. Denmark, Saxony, Silesia, and Tuscany. I could take a lot of land there. And more importantly, I could give it to Serbia. See how they're doing. They don't have religious ideas, so it should make it a little difficult for them to convert it for now. Nope, we're going to go with legalism, even if there is some unrest. Let's make even more money. And more importantly, let's strengthen some of these border forts I'm going to have to use. Specifically the Russian ones. Because the Russians have really good cannon. Usually. I guess they... no, they couldn't go through there. I was going to say they could probably sneak through here, but actually no. Fort there and fort there block off all progress. It's kind of amazing. Let's check up on Enlightenment. England's got it. We have some of it. We have it in 1% of our provinces. Again, more Catholic zealots. Not too surprised. On the other hand, we are converting it fairly rapidly. There's not much left of the Catholic Lithuania. Oh yes, I gotta merge my armies here, don't I? And where are you tucked away? Up there. Gonna have lots and lots of troops for this next war. I just want the coalition to fully disappear. Ideally. Considering Transoxana is alone in the coalition and still wants to stay in it. But it does look like they're going to start to collapse due to separatists. China, still that one province nation, huh? The Ning. Well, it doesn't look like anyone's going to unite China anytime soon, so I guess I don't really have to worry about that. Let's get some more improved relations boosts and bring back target allies, diplomats. Okay, do we want to attack Hungary? It would call Portugal in because Portugal's defender of the Catholic faith. Let's just make sure we've set that we do want that province. What other ones do we need? I'm still going for this uniting Islam thing if I can get it. I think we only need Cordoba, really, from them. Messina and Palmyra are over here. What else do we need? Ifni, yeah, okay. Well, we really don't actually need that much more. If we attack Hungary, how offended is the rest of Europe? I just want to make sure that if I attack them, the coalition doesn't instantly come back even larger. It could. It could really easily. On the other hand, none of the Italian ones would join again until after this war. Of course, while I'm at war, it will tick down as well. Well, I did survive a threat of a much larger coalition, so might as well give it a shot, right? Okay, that's the Hungarian border there taken care of. They're going to get Denmark, Saxony, and Silesia. Okay, they can go for Denmark. Silesia is still at war. Actually, let's see who would actually join them. They would all join them. Silesia, Saxony, Denmark I can't deal with. Okay, let's see. France is attacking Tidor. Okay, so that's minor. Tunis would join, as would France. We will do imperialism. Get that reduced aggressive expansion, considering how overly aggressive we are being lately. Every little bit helps. And let's see, the Hungarian troops are roughly in position. I'm not worried about Portugal. I'll let Tunis deal with them. What I am interested in is breaking into the heartland of Hungary. I don't think I need more troops, really. Yeah, Hungary's really weak. Portugal's honestly the great powerhouse. And there's the coalition again. Figures. I could call Ottomans into the war. I don't think I need to. If anything, I want to make Ottomans loyal so that they would come to my aid in the event of a defensive war. Fars is rejoined. Really, one of the few things I have going for me that is that everybody who could join the coalition is most of them are in the war. At least 3 or 4 of them are. I'm really surprised how weak Hungary is. Catholic zealots. You know, once it's converted, I kind of just might actually wait and let that tick down. I mean, I'm not really worried about rebels at all, so. We've survived bigger issues. What are a few pesky rebels, right? How bad could it be? I'll try to avoid tempting fate. Silesia. Kind of like to take one province, just to kind of show that I can. One province, couple thousand gold, or almost no, not couple thousand, over 1,000 gold. Wait a second, I've just got a weird. No, Saxony is not an elector of the HRE. So I'd say it'd be funny if I vassalized an elector of the HRE. That would spell doom for any plans to rebuild parts of the HRE. Let's see, Tunis is kind of skirmishing on the border. But overall it's not being as effective as they could be. I think my general died here, actually. Or thereabouts. You're really not needed there anymore. Oh, wow. Huh. Okay. That was 80,000 manpower that I just lost to an event. Ow. I mean, I'm rebuilding 4,000 a month, but still. No, another general died. Ugh. Okay, let's peace out Saxony. I don't really want to... Oh, I can't yet. Interesting. Slightly surprised. One would think they'd want to get out of the war already. I guess the war score really isn't that bad against them right now because of Tunis. Not because of Tunis not beating up Portugal yet. That's going to be when we actually really start to get some more score. Although I should probably bring troops down so I could liberate that fort there. And also, apparently the Afghans are trying to retake some of their land. Yes, it appears to be the case. Interesting. Let's see. France, are you going to be able to deal with them? Oh, they did give me occupation of Ifni, or whatever. So there's a chance I can take that in a peace deal. That would be awesome. I would also, wouldn't mind taking like Tangiers or even Ceuta. That way I could base troops right on the border of Spain. I can't become friends with Great Britain. You've given me this mission like 6 times now. Ugh. None of those missions I can really take. Huh. Interesting. They sensed that I had troops nearby and fled. Smart move. But also I couldn't have gotten to them that easily. We'll wait. Now we're starting to get to the point of the game where siege ability is huge. Luckily we have some. We actually have quite a bit because of our army professionalism is so high. Actually, I think we've maxed it out. Yep. Wow. Tells you what you miss when you haven't been paying attention to your actual levels of stats and stuff. I hate those events. Yes, I know my forts are being blockaded up here, but there is no shipping going to them. Okay. Okay, Saxony has fallen. We'll just white piece it out. Pretty much. Well, not white piece, but pretty close. Your general died again, so let's put another general in charge. We may have to march all the way over to deal with Portugal. Not particularly looking forward to having to do that. We definitely have to march over to take out Tuscany. How soon are you going to start to go down? Pretty soon. Okay. Looks like Tunis is doing a really good job messing around with Portugal. We do have something going for us, as in the Hungarians can't actually march to Tunis because not Tunis, Tuscany, because we have this fort here blocking them. Sneaky us. You're actually being aggressive, aren't you? Interesting. Our ally's going to lose that fight, but in exchange, we've just stacked wiped their army there. Okay, one more to convert, and then we'll let it tick down for a little while. Come on, just catch up to them. You're kidding me, they're gonna get away again. Come on, take them out. Wow. I guess I didn't actually need my full army to win that fight. Oops. Got a little overcommitted to it there. Any chance we can occupy that? Yes. Just don't want Hungary to be able to place more troops in the field. Interesting that this province is occupied by Nitra there. Tunis is definitely beating Portugal. Anyone else want to leave the war yet? No. Okay, once these forts fall, it's on to... Oh, another huge loss of manpower. Wow. After those forts fall, it's on to Tuscany, and then if I can get to Portugal. France is proving to be slightly incompetent when it actually comes to winning wars in Europe. True, they've taken some of Spain's lands, but that's about it. Hey, the mighty Ottoman fleet. Finally being used properly. Good. Okay. Go Tunis. Quick shot right at Portugal's capital. Maybe they'll take it. I hope they do. Nope, they're gonna back off, it looks like. It's a bit annoying. I can't become friends with England. You know this game. We're Great Britain at this point. I'm a little bit curious how much land I'll actually be able to take from Hungary. I'm kind of tempted to try and wipe most of them, take as much land as I can take, like wipe them off the map sort of style thing. At least surround them would be a good move, I think. How much did this give me? 17 aggressive expansion. That's not that terrible, really. If I did that, again, that would be a massive coalition against me, but it would really destroy Hungary's... To be fair, they're already pretty weak. Let's see, how big are they? If I took 80... roughly 80% of their 80% of their land, I could wipe them on 2 wars. Okay. All comes down to will Tunis get pieced out of the war, really. Let's march on Tuscany. Okay, yep, you need to suppress rebels, and then I actually need to apparently go fight Denmark. They've apparently snuck in here somehow. I'm a bit surprised. They're being a little ambitious today. Last war, I didn't even see them show up. They've been busy beating up Sweden, obviously. Quite interesting how they've actually been beating up Sweden. But apparently they've also been able to colonize things, although I don't know where. They did go expansion, so they do have a colonist. Huh. Oh, one of my tiny fleets got wiped out. Or well, defeated by a much larger Portuguese Australia fleet. And it looks like Portugal's already got Australia for them. Sadly, to the person who was telling me to go get Australia. It's already been taken. Sorry. Can't help there. Okay, let's barrage that fort. That would actually fall a little bit faster. Tunis has shown up. I really just, all I need you to do, Tunis, is take the Portuguese capital. Once that happens, Portugal should want to surrender. All I want is Ifni But they haven't taken forts in there. Darn. I guess I can do that. I need to take that fort, I guess. How are we doing with enlightenment, actually? It is now spread to my capital and the other provinces. It's actually going to be in a lot of my land rather soon. Interesting. Although Bohemia, the coalition is once again growing, which is hardly a surprise. Uric has joined the Republic. Okay. I've got to keep an eye on Serbia's liberty desire. As much as I would love to feed them Hungarian land, they are fairly rebellious already. If I can help it, I would prefer not to have to deal with that. Although it does look like I'm going to have to be really careful with my army I'm sending to siege Portuguese forts. I'll send a second one, I guess. This fort right here, Dalmatia, is actually proving to be very difficult to take. Which is odd, because it's not that wonderful of a fort. Oh well, there's no rush. We can sit and wait happily. This should help. The diplomatic reputation should help with my relations a little bit. Won't be perfect, but Austria has entered a coalition. What a surprise. Steadily losing manpower. Wait a second, Ansbach got liberated somehow? Huh. Interesting. Cologne lost land, I guess. Oh, you're not going to let me cross there because of their fleets, right? Okay, diplomatic reputation. Still can't get to that provincial war score cost as much as I would like to. What I do need to do is cross that strait, though. Or not. What I need to do is reinforce that army, which... that would have been bad. Oh, shoot. I hate losing that much money. Okay, armies have made it across into North Africa. That's key. I'm surprised Portugal's army is proving to be this incompetent. I'm thinking they must be racing down here to suppress rebels periodically. Because that's all I can think of. Why they'd be so out of it all. Okay, Tuscany's fort's fallen. Interestingly that their capital is now Pisa. I'd have thought it would have stayed in like Florence. Okay. No, we want to definitely get Ifni, of all places. We need it. It gets us one step closer and reduces the amount of wars we have to do just a little bit. Okay, 2 there. It's going to be a slow siege, but... and with that, that should convert most of the last Catholic provinces in my empire, till of course I take Hungary's. Why is Tuscany? Tuscany wants peace, okay. Almost tempted to steal one of their provinces there. I guess there's no particular reason to. Unless I wanted to return land to the Pope. I guess I could return one province to the Pope. Who'd have thought we'd be Muslim and have the Pope be friendly towards us. Literally, I could get an alliance with the Pope. Pretty much, yeah, I could. I really shouldn't have actually given land back to the Pope in retrospect. They've got a lot of land up there, don't they? Okay, well, once that fort falls, unless Portugal is willing to give me IFNI already. Nope. Demanded without forts in the area. The other option is I take one of Portugal's colonial nations or something. Which I don't think is probably an option. Although it'd be funny if I could just like do this and take all their land over there. I could take some, actually, now that I think about it. I could probably get some of their Mexican land. That might be worth it in the long run. We'll see. It all depends what we end up with as a war score once we take their last forts. Where's Tunis scurried off to? Oh, there they are. They're down south. Love how no one has colonized this province here because Morocco died. So the event that gives Morocco that land is not going to fire. Tech level or not? Huh. I think I'll wait for now. But anyway, that's got to be the end of this episode. So thank you guys all for watching. Next episode we should grab IFNI and pretty much wipe out Hungary as a great power. So tune back in next time for that, and I'll see you all then. Bye for now.